welcome back to GPS. Playing at Styles again, who's on 5-color Super Friends, Wago stuff. Still on Esper control. Send the play, which does make this hand vaguely more attractive. Really looking for counter magic or Miagate or something. This hand isn't like bad. I mean, I have a draw spell, I have a regular answer, answers first walker that comes out, but I think I'm gonna mulligan this, just because it doesn't have any kind of magic or Miagate or anything. Probably keeping this. Not a great hand. Shanjuns doesn't do a ton. But I have Sinkhole and the counter. Shanjuns fetches just creature removal main deck. That's not great, but it'll have to do. I guess I could bottom the Shanjuns. Let me just check if it actually does nothing this matchup. Starts a Marianne Tail. That's like about it. Yeah. I'm gonna bottom the Shanjuns. And then go Anzen pass, I guess. Hopefully no Ragavan, or I don't think then Daisy, so the Planeswalker lists are a little bit different. No Ragavan's good. Portafactors is a solid draw. Let's go ahead and Nebula on Esper. I know I do have the Anzen, but they do have a bunch of land destruction, so don't want to get stuck without enough blue sources. Palace, probably counting most of what they play here. Maybe not a Hemley. Audio will counter. How I want to do that, I imagine, is Sinkhole. Then I'll play Lost to Dreams next turn, and then Portal Fracture turn after. Unrelenting is a good draw. I think I'm still playing the Purplemurasaki here. As a tap land, I don't really have a way to untap it. Very unlikely I'd be able to play it untap. Very unlikely that I'd be able to play Unrelenting in this spot. Most of the deck is on 2 or 3 mana, so that's fine. I don't actually have anything I can fetch off the Panorama, so it doesn't matter too much. Spark Lab and Yan, which I am countering, I believe. Yeah. I'm always going to be making the fatigue, so not a big deal. So I got Otic Mine and just play the fatigue. Other Portafactor is nice. Possible that they'd be able to play around the Portafactor, but they can only do it with a 2-drop, so not the biggest deal. Another Marianne. Yeah, I guess I'm always counting this. Can't imagine that they're baiting me or anything. I forgot to mention that the Portafactor printing doesn't have a token script. They did miss a land drop last turn, which is nice. But I am also missing land drops here, Flesh Drop being a pretty bad card in this matchup. We'll see what they have here. Another Marianne. I think I still counter this. What can I Unrelenting for? That'd be good here. Like, Marianne's sticking up to 4. I mean, if I had the 5th land, then a Xanagan would be good here. But without the 5th land, it's kind of awkward. I think I still just Portal Fracture this. This is arguably a punish. Miagate. That's an excellent draw. Always naming Spark Lab here, it doesn't really matter. No real considerations for it. Yep. Again, don't have a way to confirm. Even if I confirm that, doesn't do anything. Because Nebula is not actually 5-color land. Wait, no, I guess I can't produce 5 colors with Miagate, so that's kind of a funny interaction though. For Miagate deck, real. Fetches Many Voice doesn't really matter. I don't know what they'd fetch now. Because I'm always naming Spark Lab here, so pass them back. Do have a lot of pressure. 4 scouts is notable. Another Panorama, which does produce mana off the Anzen, but they would have to notice that, which they do. Tanya, yeah, I don't have an answer to that. Kind of sucks, but presumably they're -3 here. Yep. So I get to tutor up a Xanagan. Almost only a Xanagan here, right? I don't think there's anything else weird for me to fetch. Yeah. Very fun thing's a great draw. Makes it very easy to just go Xanagan plus here. Damn number lock, getting me again. Possibly find an answer to the Xanagan, which is wouldn't be great. They have Hemley and Audie, or the 3-mana Audie, not this one, which both answer it. Yep, Hemley's fine. Now, hopefully they don't have another threat. Yeah, Airda's fine. Also, minus Airda, which is also fine. Excellent doesn't do anything, which is less fine. I think I'm always going ready for anything main phase here. So Xanagan Sinkhole on top, which is good. I'll put the Sinkhole on top. Keeping Xanagan as a threat. Pass turn back. I know they have probably 2 spells in hand, given the lack of land drops early in the game. Possibly I do get valued out because I'm drawing 2 dead cards here. Would, if possible, like to minus the Xanagan on this upcoming turn. So ideal scenario for me would that they play like a Tanya without having extra land drop. I sinkhole it, crack the clue, draw Xanagan, and then Xanagan -3. While keeping up excellent. Audie is fine. Yeah, that's fine. Kind of waiting for them to draw a Ragavan here. Yeah, so I can sinkhole that. Also, if they decide to plus the Airda, decides not to. I get the clue crack. Redraw the Xanagan, draw again, hit an island. Now I get to decide whether I want to Xanagan plus or minus. I'm kind of inclined to minus. Like, yeah, I think I'm gonna minus, because one of the answers to Xanagan here is a Tanya, but I have the excellent for the Tanya plus. I'm always playing this island first because I need to keep up excellent. Is there any benefit of like, I guess they hit a land. Yeah, if they hit a land, then they can go crack Many Voice Tower for Hemley, and then Hemley pop the Xanagan. So yeah, I'm gonna minus. That makes it a pretty easy decision. Clearing the Airda is like nice, but I know the last card matters, so not great. Just not hitting any relevant cards is kind of annoying. Let's just pass back. I already played my land. Mary is something. I don't have a ton of answers to the Angels. They do still have some with the Hemley minuses or whatever. Yeah, that's fine. Find a land, but it's tapped, so they don't have Many Voice Tower Hemley, though. Imagine with them Erding, it's not that big of a deal. So they have for 4 mana. Okay. They can -3 Yeah, decided plus. Oh, nice. Okay. Nice way to clear the Xanagan here. Ragavan's fine. Might as well toss out the excellent, I guess, here. Just to be mana efficient. Yeah, I don't know. This is like maybe a bit of an optimal decision, but end of days? Epidemic. I guess Epidemic's better than Mary, because Mary just gets cleared by the eye. Doesn't really matter that much though. Don't really have enough relevant cards here. So yeah, let's just go Wayfarers and then Epidemic. Let's take one here. Yep, I Hemley, Legendary Hemley, that's fine. Doesn't really matter because I guess I'm mainly concerned about eye ulting here. Audi, fine. Yeah, grab a Swampy, I guess. Have the end zone anyways. We'll be shuffling away this epidemic when I get the chance to. That's fine. Haven't hit a confirm yet, unfortunately. I probably wouldn't have confirmed that. They don't have that much draw power here. They just have the Hemley. Like, they need to find, like, a headwind. They do have a good number of redraws here. But if they whiff on this draw step, do still have chances here. I guess they have the Audi also minus. Oh yeah, I guess I do have the mini voiced. So I think that might be infinite turns. Oh, wrong Audi. Okay, because I think they can. I think they can get infinite turns here. At least like pretty close to it with Erda minus 3. Can I make a new Erda to make an emblem? I guess. Kind of weird. Audi. I guess this is just lethal because they can Audi plus I minus. This is not technically lethal. No, they can just fetch another Erda off the mini voice tower. And then that gets them to Audi ult. So that is lethal. And yeah. So lethal is presented there, so good enough for me. So ego, something at Shanjuns, I think I started excellent and whatever, flush shot, Mary, still the Pandemoniums, what cards I want, Xanagan, Chronicles, I guess I want Seal the Tomb, why not? Yes, Chronicles is fine, I don't know if it's better than anything. I think this is how I bought it last time. I don't exactly remember, but this seems about right. Yeah, on the draw, I'll probably side out the Seal the Tunes for some wrist splicings or something. Pool of Light Nebula, ready for anything? Huh. I guess I keep this. Don't need to hit lands, which is annoying, but like I have all my cards. My relenting is kind of an answer to Ragavan, kind of. Yeah, I'll keep this. To do best back. Hoping to not see Ragavan here, which I don't. That's good. Plains is a good draw. Again, naming Esper here. Pass back. Don't have Unrelenting up, which is kind of annoying. Wooburg on Nebula, pass. Okay. Let me just check the sideboard again. There's nothing like weird here, so I'm just gonna ready for anything. Sinkhole Displeasure. I think I keep the Sinkhole. Bottom the Displeasure. And I can use the turn that I play Sinkhole to crack the clue. Tundra's not a bad draw. I guess I play it here over the plains, so I have like Sinkhole plus confirm up. Not Sinkhole plus confirm. I mean, kind of Sinkhole plus confirm, I guess. The life loss doesn't really matter, so I'm not gonna think too hard on it, whether it actually gives me a advantage or not. Still looking for my second black source. Castle, Ragavan. That's fine. Hemley. What do I think about Hemley? God. I think I don't care, right? Guess I cracked the clue first? It answers ego, I guess, but I only have one ego in the deck. I don't even have the second black source for it. Yeah, that's fine. Answers Xanagan on board, but again, that's kind of whatever. Yeah, they're just using minus X mode, that's fine. Fractures a solid draw. That also helps answer the Ragavan, which is nice. Am I confirming this Ragavan trigger? That feels really wrong, but like maybe it's correct. Yeah, confirm is like a really valuable card in this matchup, so I'm just gonna take it. Would be kind of bad if they just pass here, I guess. But like passing here would be very bizarre. Honestly, still probably fine. I guess I could seal the ready for anything. Huh. So I think I'm always fracturing this because that gives me an answer to that clears the Hamley and gives me an answer to the Ragavan. Am I sealing now? Looking for sure. That functionally doesn't do anything. Actually, I guess no, they have stuff in Yard now. Yeah, I'll seal the Audi. Actually, kind of surprised that Hamley is still in at post board. Get surprised at that. Oh, they have one in hand. Excellent. And a Ragavan. Jeez. Oh, they were excellent from hand, sure. Okay, the board plan is minus a Tanya? Minus a Tanya, minus a Marianne, leaving all 4 Hemleys? Which is kind of weird, but okay. Unrelenting, glad that I cast a seal. Draw for turn, lost 3 dreams. Yeah, just passing back here. This graveyard doesn't really matter. So Xerx is the only castable. Do you still need to hit a 5th land at some point? 3 mana, wait. I guess I found a different castable, or not? Impuno. Oh, I still counter that. I kind of want the draw more than anything, to be honest. And that also clears the scout, which means Ragavan's more of a annoyance than it otherwise would be. Oh. What? I mean, kind of surprised at that. I guess I counter it? This is like very weird. I guess I counter it. God, don't love doing that, but I guess that it's worth it to do it. Rainfall is a 5th land. Does also give me unrelenting mana. Guess I get the attacking with the scout. I think I lost 2 dreams unrelenting for ego. I think that's the line I want to be taking here. Because that shuffles the unrelenting away. Now they have Xerx Ragavan in hand. Yeah. That shovels away the fatigue. Don't have that many things to fetch, so ego does seem like the best of those. Dang's Dispesure's okay. I think I'm always just slamming ego though, and force this into a top deck war that's very much so in my favor. Because I need to hit a land here to Xerx to clear the ego, and then Xanagan clears the Xerx. Oh, Headwind. Wait. Oh wait, what am I talking about? They played the Xerx already. That's my bad. Draw End of Days is fine. Taking a lot of damage off my mana base, but whatever. Xanagan clears the Headwind with the Exalted trigger. So no tapping. Us back. Now they have a Lonely Ragavan and the top of the deck. That's game 2. So let's side out Seal for Chronicles and Risk Placing, I think. I did side in Felice, which was kind of interesting. Also side in the rest of the Audis. Like, I do think I probably need Ragavan answers on the draw. They're not, like, dead outside of that, but they're not great. Is there anything else I want to change up? I guess I could side out Unrelenting. Nah, I think Unrelenting's good, even if it's just finding all End of Days, like Ego, Xanagan stuff. Chronicles, they sided a bunch of, they kept in, like, all their Headwinds, like most of their Mariannes. Like, I feel like, and they still have Moonpuno in. I didn't see how many Moonpuno they're left in. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep in the Rift Placings. Rift Placing over Excellent, because I have Ego in this. Is there anything weird going on in the sideboard? I don't think so. So I do get to be on the play for the first time. Looking for Sinkhole here. Don't find Sinkhole. Find some counter spells. Yeah. Yeah, that's all I have to say about this hand. It's not bad. Is it bad? Like, really, I'm looking for 6 cards in the opener, which is the sinkholes and the, whatchamacallit? Sinkholes on the mirror gate. I think I molded this just because it also loses to Ragavan. Okay, well, this is, like, arguably better, weirdly. It's like, I bought in the unrelenting of 3 counter spells, a confirm, that's the Ragavan. God. It's like so close. If I had a second land, this would be pretty great. And the Anzen confirm that make sure I have the still. Mana for the still regardless of the land I drew. God. I don't think my 5 is better. Yeah, I just kind of don't. I think my average 5 is probably worse than this. Like, I'm on the draw. Well, I'd be looking for, like, again, sinkhole, mirrorgate, 2 lands. One's keeping 7. Yeah, I'm gonna mulligan this. And this is worse, but I'm gonna need to keep it. Buying the walkers and saying go. No Ragavan. Just swamp. I'm still just playing the morass tapped. See if I can get steel up turn 2. Spark Lab, Marianne, that's fine. Discards a land. Blue source. One time. Mirrorgate. Yeah, that's basically a blue source. I guess it is a blue source. I'd say they don't have any non-awkward, non-lab cards. They can't actually produce mana here. They discard a land, which certainly means that's not the case, but does it's possible. Discards a Spark Lab. Okay. Aw. Oddity, yeah, that's fine. Well, I'm still alive, which is good. Portal Fracture's not a bad draw. Don't have Displeasure up yet. So let's see if we can call this back a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. Felice. So I think I saved the Portal Fracture. Yeah, I think I'm gonna save the Portal Fracture. Hold on to the God. Because this is all look like kind of awful. Because the audio does stuff. I think I'm just gonna fracture this. The tokens seem not that important. Still plussing Marianne, discarding Puno, unrelenting. So no is a choice. Do I want to slam Ego or not? What? How do I get punished when Ego play? I get punished if they play Hemley. Hemley, Headwind, and they kept in all their Hemleys too. Looting with Marianne. I also just have the mana for Hemley plus Marianne Tail. Get back Mimpuno. But is it getting better? Because, like, the Marianne Tail is something I'm more or less need to counter. Yeah, I'm just gonna Ego. Still don't have white mana for, like, unrelenting and anything. I select the castle. So they don't have 5 colors of mana anymore. Okay, they just have another castle, sure. So we'll see how they answer this Ego. 4 mana, CX, sure. That's not the end of the world. And plus, discards Aida is fine. So now I'm looking for a white source off the top, maybe? Swamp. Swamp is not great. My voice tower, that's fine. ZX Plus is fine. Bins, Audi and Panorama, which doesn't really give me any info what the last card could be, because both those cards seem pretty bad here. Okay. It's fine by me. Haven't taken any damage off my lands yet, so 20 plus passes. This is just a mini voice tower crack. So what am I doing? Okay. Don't have ego left. Let's end of day Shadow Sand Xanagan. All my options. Flanagan just doesn't do enough here, so I'm just gonna grab Energies. Is that right? Because I mean, I guess I could. Yeah, Flanagan just dies to Hamley off Many Voice Tower. So let's grab Energies. Take the turn back. Another Unrelenting. Pass again. I'm getting a 2/2 off this Unrelenting. Yeah, that's fine. The 2/2 does mean that I can clear the Audi, which is not clear, but reset the alt on the Audi. Still looking for a white source though. Mirrorgate being a white source means that can't like let the Audi resolve, let it hit the Mirrorgate, find a white source or anything. Not that that would be like great, but Headwind. Sure. I guess the alt doesn't actually like kill me. No, I guess it kind of does because if they hit their land drops, that is. I was thinking that maybe I could track the clue off the still. Okay, so they find Palace off the 0x plus. Headwind is another thing I do need to counter. Pings me again with Marianne. So I can either Unrelenting, make a token, and search. Or I can crack the clue to get another Trotter white source. But I miss on the white source, then I die to the Audi alt. Plus the Marianne tick. So let's tutor plus 2/2. So Xanagan, Seto-san, I guess it's always Xanagan. Ooh, white source. Ooh, some may even call that the ultimate white source. Okay. So how do I want to do this? Because I can just flop End of Days immediately. I guess the End of Days also forcibly cracks my clue. Huh. I still haven't used the Marianne tail, which is kind of annoying. I don't have another white source, which is also kind of annoying, because the drawing the planes means that Audi on the mirror gate isn't great. Didn't go for it last turn though. I guess I have clue crack. How am I being punished for this End of Days? I guess they like play two things. I guess like End of Days naming artifact, right? Keep the clue around. I don't get punished by that much here. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna commit to playing End of Days and keeping the clue and using the Displeasure to catch back up if necessary. Just because the Marianne still, mainly because the Marianne still has the tail. I think if the Marianne didn't have her tail still, then I probably would have kept it. See what this is. Headwind. That's fine. Okay, so they are ulting here. I don't have much to say about that, so pass back. Sinkhole is okay, I guess. Audi, yeah, that's fine. Still not clear why they headwind there. Seemed kind of random. Goes for the air to -3. Okay. Still. Ugh. Okay. I think I go Xanagan -3, look for a land. That's my immediate inclination. Still have Sinkhole up, which is good. This isn't really revealing information because I think I was missing land drops. I think Xanagan -3, look for a land, so I can have Steel up, and then tapping the Mirrorgate, so if they have the 3 mana Audi to blow up the Mirrorgate, I can fetch an Island to have Steel up that way. I think they just have enough answers to this that I always do this. Find an island and a Flooded Depths. I guess I'd play out the island. Want to keep the Flooded Depths for the Displeasure, a potential fatigue off this Displeasure, another thing. Alright, so So I'm feeling okay here, just because they weren't really able to punish the End of Days tap out or like play a good hand after Headwind. Lumbering Eagle. What? Yeah, so just calling the judge here. Imagine it's pretty simple, rewind, but should be clear about this. They did still play one, right? I was like surprised the Eagle being like, oh, that's an interesting card to have in this matchup. I'm like, oh, well, it kills Xanagan. Didn't realize it wasn't legal. I imagine this is just that they put the eagle back. They undo their draw, they put the eagle back, and then they shuffle, and then they draw. Let's see. I think I'm in a pretty reasonable spot here. Does depend on whether the Xanagan survives or not. If the Xanagan survives, I'm pretty comfortable here. That I can start cleaning up the game. Well, if the Xanagan survives, then I'm able to take my turn normally, so there's no random headwinds or anything. Because Xanagan does track the Planeswalkers quite a bit, and more emblems I got the better Monument Queens is at killing both them and the Planeswalkers. Also have the Aratha, have the Daring's Displeasure, which should slow them down a fair bit. So yeah, they fetch Main Voice Tower, which is okay. They don't have enough mana that Main Voice Tower is free, so they're hitting all their land drops, which is fine by me. 4 mana I. Let's see. Yeah, I guess this closes Xanagan, so I'll counter it. Probably counting anything that closes Xanagan, to be honest. Can I go for the air to draw? Would very much like them to whiff on this. Or at least not find something that closes Xanagan neatly. This headwind wouldn't be the end of the world. Okay, they're still looking. That's good. Don't find anything. That's a whiff. I think we've gotten out of this. Oh, they just concede. Jeez. Yeah, I guess that's fair because the air is getting cleared by the Xanagan. Oh, got out of there alive. Okay. So yeah, those were cool, very tight games. Lost game one to my lost game one to the dead cards. I don't have that many dead cards. Flesh Rot, Epidemic, Mary, Wisp Splicing, Excellent. Is that it? Which is 5. I guess Shanjin's is not quite dead, but like I guess it's pretty dead in this matchup. Very minimal use. Probably less use than it's less use than the Wisp Splicings. It's like 7 dead cards. I guess the Wisp Splicing Excellent are like kind of live. In like they kill Ragavan, but don't do that much outside of it. I guess I can open up the replays. That's the wrong way to find the replays. Don't have them saved. So like dig the Mirrorgate down, but kind of was bleeding resources near the Xanagan to find stuff, but hit 3 blanks with 2 lands and a Mary. And then what Xanagan gets cleared here. Oh yeah, Xanagan gets cleared here and find Epidemic. So of my 7 kind of dead cards in hand, I draw 4, which isn't great. Was I behind? What caused me to fall behind early? This was a mull to 6, right? Yeah, mull to 6 keep a bunch of lands. Though that ended up working out really well because I didn't draw any lands. Double Portal Fracture, hit 1 dead card in the Flesh Rot, unrelenting Xanagan, clear the Tanya, and I fall behind to the Hemley, which puts me behind tempo-wise. The Ready for Anything finds Sinkhole, which even Sinkhole grabs something, but then I get tempoed out again with the Xanagan because the eye copies it, and then I've kind of traded down for one a lot, except I'm in the play and in a mult 6 and have 2 dead cards. And then I think they also have this Many Voice Tower coming in as well. Air is starting at ticking and whatnot. So yeah, just slowly fall behind. If these 2 cards were live, it'd probably be a different story. Or maybe I don't probably wouldn't have enough time for a Ratha to do stuff, but yeah, like they even needed to Tanya the 1/1s. Game 2 was pretty straightforward. Kind of just dismantled them a bit. The Portal Fracture is like a 3-for-1 against the Ragavans. Ragavan is like functional in this deck, but it's really whatever, because you have situations like this. You can get 1-for-1'd out. Still like scary, but just polarizing. I think if the deck could play a different 1 mana spell, it probably would. There aren't that many legends that work in this style of deck, so Ragavan is fine. And then Mimpuno gets countered. So I'm getting 2/1s off the Still. Then I'm getting 2/1s off the Ego. Yeah, and then Hedron taps it down. Then I get Justice Stone 1/0 off the Xanagan on the Headwind. So I just kind of crushed this game. Even have End of Days in hand. Confirm wasn't useful. I have this game, which I feel like my opponent might have been able to win this if they like Mayan tailed a bit earlier. I guess they're pretty flooded, right? Why did they stop minusing Marianne? I was kind of confused with that. I get it's kind of doesn't matter too much, I guess, because the panorama fetches many voice tower, but yeah, End of Days catches up a lot. They weren't able to punish the End of Days tap out turn all that much. Yeah, I guess they just don't have a thing to do. I feel like you still slam I. I guess they're looking for something for I to copy, maybe. Then Audie finds a useless Aida, which doesn't do all that much. And what I do the nuts off the I guess it's happening now. But then I draw the nuts off the Xanagan, finding Still. Wait, did I find the Still or did I have it in hand? Oh yeah, the sinkhole. Oh, and then I draw the Still, right? On draw step. And that encourages me to go with the Xanagan minus. So then I have a clear on the eye. Wait, what else did I find with the Xanagan? Just like 3 lands, okay. So, yeah, if I don't find a land there, it's probably sketchy, but if I'm not finding land, I'm finding other things. So at this point, it's kind of all good. If they find a clear on the Xanagan after the eye gets counted, I think I'm still handily winning, just with 2 clues. 2 clues, land drops to play Aratha. I say they do have generation, but I probably would have Dang's Pleasure to clear the Aida. Bounce the Audi, maybe. It is kind of annoying. Guess I could also do that end step in response to the Aida trigger. But I have a decent amount of options, so yeah. Good games. I know a lot of people don't like this deck. Maybe a bit weird because like I just kind of enjoy playing control against broken decks in this format. I think control is like generally pretty overtuned, to be completely honest. I mean, Restaurant's a good example of that. This challenging command against creature decks is really nasty. I mean, single in general is just messed up, and Portal Fracture is good. They're obviously not as good after the nerfs. But control is really good. Your lands are great. Confirm is awesome. Didn't actually confirm anything that entire match, which is funny. So, and you have a lot of tools to actually stop the broken decks. I mean, mitigate's ridiculously messed up. Honestly, if you didn't feel like the format was half to breaking every time, if Mitigate wasn't around, it'd probably be a card I'd toss up. Like, hey, yeah, this is maybe a bit oppressive. I'm not sure how it'd be changed, to be honest, because it tapping for a bunch of colors is part of the reason why it's so good. But that if you didn't have it tap for a bunch of colors, then that would be a reflecting pool, then suddenly the opponent gets mana screwed from it. So, but yeah, Miagate's one of the most, is a really ridiculous 8-piece. And lots of decks that do broken things are stopped by it. So, you know. But yeah, thanks for listening. Be back in the semifinals for another matchup against this deck, though I think that one is a bit less combo heavy. Is it even a bit less? A bit more combo heavy? It's pretty much a different walkers. I don't have that much of opinion on it, whether this is better or not, a better matchup or not. Probably about the same. I don't know. All the Planeswalker decks kind of look the same to me. It's like, cool, you're playing Saya instead of Zero. No, you're still playing Zerix. What's been cut? I know they're not playing Marianne. Huh. Oh, so the curve's just awful, huh? But enough on that. Thanks for listening.